Okay, so I want to go over problem number 4 on the more proportions assignment. It was the very last problem on like a 2-page PDF that we did. Um, and it looked like this. And so I'm going to go through each one and talk about them. So first we have Allison Felix, who won the United States, who won the 200-meter run in 21.88 seconds. And then the first thing it says is her average speed was blank meters per second. So since we have 200 meters, let's see. Try again. Sorry. Okay. All right, so we've got 200 meters per 21.88 seconds. If I just want that to be 1 second, then I can simply divide both of these. All right, as far as fractions go, if I divide both of them by 288.8, 28.88, then it will give me a number in the numerator, and then my denominator is going to be 1. So we can just use a calculator to do that. Okay, and after putting it into the calculator, then I get that is 6.925 meters per second, and I just rounded there so that people could see it was the same as theirs. Okay, so now let's take a look at the second part, which asks us for how much that is in feet per second. And I went ahead and just put my answer in the corner from the previous one, so it was easier to read. And then on that paper, there was this conversion factor up a little bit higher. So I just wrote it down for us that 1 foot is about 305 thousandths of a meter, or 0.035 meters. So we can use that. Since they're both per second, right? I'm looking at meters per second and feet per second. I just need to change those meters to feet. Okay. So when I do that, I would say that I've got 6.925 meters is the same as how many feet? Okay. And to help me with that, I'm going to say, well, I know I've got meters in the numerator, so I'm going to put meters in the numerator here and feet down here. And I know that 0.305 meters is the same as 1 foot from that conversion factor that they gave me. So there's lots of different ways to solve this. I find that generally people find it easier if we put the variable in the numerator. So if I take the reciprocal of both sides, then I end up here. And from there, I can multiply both sides by the 6.925. I'll change colors here, and let's put this over here. Whoops, that's supposed to say the same thing. And so on the left, the 6.925 divided by 6.925 makes that 1. So I'm left with x feet. And then I'm going to use my calculator to figure out what 6.95 divided by 0.305 would be. Because remember, this is really over 1. And so we end up with the 6.925 in the numerator and the 0.035 in the denominator. So I realized when I was going through this that the answer said to round it to the nearest hundredth. So I should have gone back and made this one 6.93. So that's what I used when I was calculating my I don't know, red answer there. So when I did 6.93 divided by 0.305 to get 22.72 feet per second. Okay, so that would be my feet per second that I figured out, because I know now I've calculated that 6.93 meters is the same as 22.72 feet. So that gives me my feet per second answer.